Hi, good morning. My name is Mashita and I will be presenting my paper for this conference. I am the main author and also the presenter, and my co-authors are Siti Hafizah binti Daud, Zati Amni binti Zana Abidin, and Dr. Khatijah binti Osman. I am from Inti International University, and as well as my colleagues. My paper for today, my presentation for today is about personality traits' influence on transfer of training and the effects on social entrepreneurship towards a conceptual research framework. Social entrepreneurship is an emerging industry and is earning recognition at both local and international levels. Social entrepreneurship in Malaysia is no longer a new term, with its aim to assist those of low income and the unfortunate. This concept has been widely accepted by the Malaysian community. Hence, the Malaysian government has offered various programs and schemes in assisting social entrepreneurs to develop and sustain their business. However, the tendency among social entrepreneurs to apply new knowledge in their business is still uncertain. It is worthy of mention that the capability of knowledge transfer is a measure of a social entrepreneur's personality traits. This paper is conceptual in nature and explains the first phase of a research designed based on theory building in order to determine the level of knowledge transfer among social entrepreneurs. This paper attempts to propose a framework on the correlation between personality traits and transfer of training, as well as its effects on social entrepreneurship. The proposed conceptual framework contributes to the understanding of the role of personality traits in determining the level of transfer of training among social entrepreneurs and how it can affect social entrepreneurship performance. The paper concludes with the explanation on the correlation between personality traits and transfer of training, as well as the effects on social entrepreneurship. Moving towards the significance of the study, as we all know that providing a training involves a big investment. Thus, government must decide wisely in ensuring that they are not wasting their money in providing any training for social entrepreneurship. The government sectors can increase the awareness of decision makers and on the significance of providing training programs for the social entrepreneurship. The government sectors also can assist in developing a new policy, methods, and implementation strategies in training development program as to ensure the effectiveness of the training program. It is important for a social entrepreneur to identify which training is compatible based on their current environment and for their future development. Looking at the literature review, no study has been conducted in the transfer of training on social entrepreneurship. For each training program for social entrepreneurs, only evaluation assessment is carried out. It is just a simple survey question after each training programs ended. This research also has been supported by Hashim and Sharif 2015 and Azmi 2011. Both they are highlighted that there are only a few research on transfer of training has been carried out in Malaysia. Previous studies prove that there are various factors influence the transfer of training, such as you can see as I've been listed here: training content, training goal, motivation to learn, job involvement, performance, and also personal job fit. Therefore, the studies on personal traits as one of the factors is still lacking. There are also several studies on the effects of transfer of training, such as organizational performance, employees' organizational commitment, employee performance, learning new knowledge, and learning new knowledge. However, studies on social entrepreneurship performance is still lacking in evidence. Transfer of training also has become made as the mediator in a few studies. For example, learning culture and organization innovation in by Bates and Casaunes 2005, and the latest is job-related training and firm-specific learning by Wang et al. In 2010. This concludes that there is a need to examine the immediate effect of transfer of training on the relationship between personality traits and social entrepreneurship performance. In the research method, okay, for this paper, the goal of this study requires researchers to gather data through an exploratory data and content analysis. Exploratory data analysis is an approach to analyzing data sets to summarize their main characteristics, often with visual methods. A statistical model can be used or not, but primarily EDA is for seeing data can tell us beyond the formal modeling or hypothesis testing tasks. Content analysis is a research method used to identify patterns in recorded communication. To conduct content analysis, researchers can systematically collect data from a set of texts, which can be written, oral, or visual. This is the proposed theoretical framework. As you can see here, the relation, or we can see the correlation between personality traits, transfer of training, and also social entrepreneurship performance. Therefore, transfer of training here as the mediator, okay, in order to measure the level of or the capability of social entrepreneurship personalities. How can their personality traits influence, okay, each social entrepreneurs in transferring the knowledge or the new knowledge that they gained from the training and transfer it or apply it in their social entrepreneurship. This we will measure in terms of social entrepreneurship performance. And demographic background also will be part of the framework as to measure or to filter in terms of gender, age, and educational background. That's all from me. Thank you.